Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a spirit message that's going to be a compilation of everything I've been getting within the last 48 hours. I'm putting it all in one, and I'm just going to actually just stream what I was getting because I don't want to lose it. But a lot was coming through, and we've been getting the balance card, in every reading, every message. But the overall thing here is coming back in a more balanced way. We're coming back with a more balanced way on everything, on every level, with what we're growing now. And they're saying this is a big comeback in a more balanced way. So we're all working this out all together, like separately in your own life, and also what we're doing all together. They were saying right now, and it really is no surprise, there's so much retrograde planets in action. It's reassessing everything of the past to go forward. You see, everything is opening up right now. People are getting back to work, but there's no getting back to anything. It's building the new in a new balanced way. And they're literally saying taking stock, rebuilding, and restructuring in a more balanced way. So what this is saying, and you're going to see this individually, it's really cool what's happened actually, besides the global events. Of course, everything's starting to open up. People are getting back to work, but there is not back to work in the old way. It's in a new creative way that we're all assessing how we can do this to the max in a more balanced way. Then you also see, all the injustices that everybody's trying to correct. You're actually seeing actual restructuring and new policies and changes in a more balanced way building as well back here. So this makes me feel like they kept on saying we're transcending with a pure heart of gold, divine heart, and this is gold, pyramids in the back, like what we're building is on a leveled, balanced ground. We're feeling our way through. There's a lot of moon energy, and we have a lot of moon energy in June too. So they were saying that we're really developing new ways. We're still tapped into our creativity. We have a lot of divine support and help for this, of ways that we are rebuilding. Now, also what is really amazing, what's happening too, you're going to see such extreme balancing, rebalancing of even on an individual basis, going back to getting back after the pandemic. We were in lockdown, extreme lockdown, but we found all these new ways to still remain so connected and so free right from the enclosures. It's this. We went from one extreme of life as normal to being completely locked down, nothing open. And there's an in-between here that we're finding a new balance. And you're seeing it played out even in your day-to-day, this divine balance of work and play, a divine balance of feeding yourself, feeding others, with being there for other people, but being for yourself. You're reassessing how you can, your day can be better divided. There's actually you on an individual level seeing how you can bring in more balance for yourself. And this is pretty extraordinary, because what we're going to see from this time forward, with more people working from home, seeing that they can work from home, even after this virus, companies are going to realize a lot of their workforce can work from home, which, you think about it, it allows people to be more at home, say with their children, or more at home, more divine balance of work and play, not giving your whole life to the office. So this is things, it's a new balance on so many levels. And then, of course, on deeper levels, the new policies, the new ways of doing business, what we're structuring things with. This is going to have a divine balance as well, of, correcting inequities, correcting injustices. You're seeing that already playing out. There's tremendous movement here. So as we go forward, we're not going back to anything. This is like we're recreating, rebuilding, restructuring, and all of us individually are assessing what's happened, taking stock of what's happened, and then creating new levels of balance to build upon. And this is going to be gorgeous. So we're seeing it individually. You're going to be seeing, like on your day-to-day, more balance. You can provide more balance for yourself. And it's really amazing what this is going to build, like what our world's going to look like. And then on big schemes of how people are doing business, how they're running their businesses now, how we're correcting injustices or inequalities, and all these policies, everything, they're slowly changing. It's actually really changing things. And that's how we're evolving. And it's going to be on this level of balance, new levels of balance. And this has been coming through every spirit reading and message. but you're just going to see it. So no, things are not fast moving, but how fabulous, because we're laying down brick by brick on a new level of balance. We all are doing that, and we're building a new world together. And like they said, it's rooted with love and compassion, like we're laying down the bricks, each individually coming from this new balance, this new priority list. We're all in, especially this month of just getting started, of laying down the bricks of new bricks. Um, it's taking stock, it's reworking things, it's maximizing what you want to go forward with, paying attention to what you're putting your energy to. They even drummed home, like, say, for example, little things too. I mean, I don't do this for a living, this channel, but they're like, pull back, put on videos, when it works, for you, when you have time for it, because there's a lot of work to actually be done in the physical as well. So, maybe not posting as many videos, but when you do, it's really the important things, and lump it all together in one video, so you don't have to put 3 videos on just one. There's something about that, even in the bigger scheme of life, because we need to really focus on the things that are laying down these bricks, have more balance within our life, and there's something really divine about this, because we're each doing this individually, very personalized in your day-to-day schedule. You could see that you're better balancing things. Maybe you're not giving 100% just to your work, but now you're giving 40% and then focusing 20% on this, 10% of this. And what happened was, at the quarantine, it helped us to do that, because everything was taken away and we found different outlets, different levels of what's important. And so there's a redivvying of our energy. And all of us, individually and collectively, are more interested now in balance and correcting, coming from truth, coming from balancing and realigning, and building something different and more steady and more for everyone. But on the individual scale, you're going to be feeling that your own self, that we're incorporating all these things. And I think it was almost like boot camp during this quarantine, where the focus shifted on the correct things. So now we're coming back, and Honor the Pace kept on saying, taking stock of everything and being very balanced about it. This isn't something to rush, but we're building brick by brick something different, something new, stay balanced through it all. And it's really gorgeous what we're building. So that's what they're saying. So I wanted to put this through, keep balance in mind, and we're restocking, we're taking stock of everything, that's happened. We're reopening up, we're rebuilding, restructuring in new balanced ways. So we're going to feel that individually. We're doing that part in our own life, and companies are doing that, governments are doing that. Everybody is taking stock and then rebuilding and restructuring in new balanced ways. And it's on every level that I don't even have words for. You're going to see this playing out. But it's a beautiful energy that we're all doing together in all our individual ways, but together create something new, balanced, and that's what we're in the process of. So it's like, honor the pace, stay balanced, stay within that flow, and that's what we're all doing together. So epitomize this angel of balance going forward. It's really beautiful. So I wanted to share this so I don't lose it, because it's been coming in bits and pieces for the last 48 hours. I wanted to condense it into one video, and just like the advice that I'm getting, I think I'm even going to be doing like my channel in a more balanced way, my work in a more balanced way, being with friends and family in a more balanced way, providing what you need in a more balanced way, looking at your future in a more balanced way. We're building something beautiful here in a more balanced way, and that's what we're creating here, and we're going to see that play out. So I wanted to share this, and definitely this is what we're working the energy for June going forward. And I think as we lay down the bricks, we're going to be amazed, like a year from now, what our new world looks like. It's amazing. It's going to be amazing. So they're saying, like, don't even approach your life the same way that you did prior to the virus, like PV, like BC, prior to the virus or whatever, prior to 2020. It's forever changed, because we're forever changed. Our priorities are forever changed. The truth of what we've seen, there's like no going back. So it's approaching and rebuilding in a very balanced way. they keep on drumming that home. It's balanced. It's creating more balance, honoring the pace, taking stock of everything that's happened, and then restructuring and rebuilding altogether with real levels of balance. And our day to day life is even going to be different. It's going to be more balanced. It's kind of taking away all the extremes that we had, like a pendulum going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth from history, but laying down new bricks so it's steady from this time forward. That's the level. Like, I'm trying to find the words for what I'm getting, but that's it. It's kind of like stopping the pendulum from going back and forth from left to right, that we're never going forward in a balanced way, and it's setting a new brick where it's solid and we're all on that foundation, and that's what we're building individually in your own life, and then we're seeing it on big scale levels. That it's all coming. It's a rebalancing. It's like a divine rebalancing, and it's beautiful. So I wanted to throw this all on one video and share it with you. Take care. Bye bye.